my God, the temperature's just dropped like 50 degrees in here.
Somebody get me a jacket.
What cemetery did they dig The Undertaker from?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Death Valley, weighing in at 328 pounds, The Undertaker.
I got a feeling Undertaker's the kind of guy who does most of the digging.
Look at his face. His expression never changes. It's like he's possessed.
Yeah, but what's more terrifying is the agility that this big man possesses. You've seen him walk across the top rope. It's mystifying.
He has all the tools. Power, speed, dominance, mind games. How do you stop a man like this? And then these almost mystical powers. You look into the eyes of this man and you're frozen. Absolutely frozen.
Like something straight out of a horror movie.
The Big Red Machine is here.
And his partner, from parts unknown, weighing in at 326 pounds, Kane.
What a terrifying presence. This monstrous abomination extracted from your childhood nightmares.
Once the deepest, darkest secret of The Undertaker. Kane's presence is alive and well for the world to see. Whoa, jeez.
Here comes the Hitman.
And their opponents. First, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart.
I gotta say, guys, it is an absolute honor to be here ringside to call a match featuring the excellence of execution.
How funny it is to hear you change your tune, Saxton. You've been complaining about the Hitman's attitude recently, and I think it's ridiculous. The only thing you've ever excelled at is being subpar.
I have the utmost respect for Bret Hart, but I don't appreciate the fact that he seems to not believe that people still respect him the way they have over the last 10 years.
Look who's here.
Here we go. Somebody's about to get beat up.
And his partner, from Reno, Nevada, weighing in at 281 pounds, Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Jim the Anvil Neidhart, just a force to be reckoned with.
Here we go, guys. Tag team action is underway.
Guys, the tag team scene in WWE right now is so impressive, and these two tandems are a lot of the reason why. Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
devastating kick. What a stomp. Good grief. There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural Tag Team Champions.
There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino and Heath Slater refused to lose. After a gore from Rhino practically cut Jimmy Uso in half, Rhino and Heath Slater went from an unlikely tag team to the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Never say never in WWE is absolutely right.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstar's feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made.
Oof, kick finds it. The Undertaker in a very unfavorable position here. If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
Yeah, he's starting to look overmatched and maybe a little overwhelmed right now.
Oof. Running power slam.
Oh, the referee better get a hold of things.
Wow, elbow! On, he dodges out of the way.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing creates separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
Beautiful technique.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have, maybe the difference between a win and a loss, maybe even more.
Big backdrop. Nailed it.
He has the ability to turn it on in a heartbeat.
Oh, perfect kick. You gotta believe this one's over. In comes Kane.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Suplex. Bret Hart getting put to the chest. He's always up for a challenge, and tonight is no different.
He has to be disappointed in this performance. He really is so much better than what he's shown so far tonight. Everyone knows that Bret Hart grew up in the famous Hart family, and his father Stu was a legendary grappler and promoter for Stampede Wrestling in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. What many people don't know is outside of sports entertainment, the Hitman developed quite the resume as a television and theater actor.
Bret Hart and the Hart family will always be revered in sports entertainment. A few of Bret's most critically acclaimed roles were part of the cast of the hit Western series Lonesome Dove and The Simpsons and a theatrical version of Aladdin.
The excellence of execution is also a best-selling author and owns a hockey team in Canada appropriately named the Calgary Hitmen. Bret Hart does it all in and out of the ring. He doesn't stink up the joint like every place you go, Byron.
What a stomp!
Good grief!
I got right to the gut!
The devil's favorite demon with the devil's favorite sidewalk slam.
Game, set, match. This one is over. For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE Lock.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
The Undertaker makes the tag. What a strike. Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express a strong advocacy for two referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. Oh, that'll mess up the neck. Bret Hart is measuring.
The Hitman has the sharpshooter cinched in.
Excellently executed.
Beautifully executed by the Hitman.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed, and over time
His shoulders are down. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
It's not over yet.
Clothesline. The old European uppercut.
harsh impact. And the ref goes down. We need a new ref out here fast.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that he's going for the pin, and he gets the shoulder up.
Yeah, and The Undertaker just refuses to quit, even now when he's teetering on the edge.
Right in the mouth, relentless.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking
Neidhart! Got it locked in, that Cobra Club! Is he gonna tap? Here's his moment, Michael.
I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other right now. This is amazing. Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Clothesline!
Right in the back of the neck. Taker has him up. Here we go.
Tombstone!
Good night.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
He goes for the cover. 2, 3. They did it. Wow, what a match.
Here are your winners, The Undertaker and Kane.
And that's a nice win for these two here tonight.
That's a big win right there. Anytime you can pin another WWE competitor's shoulders to the mat for the 3 count, you should be proud.
I think I can safely speak for all of us when I say that was an amazing contest.